Hey everyone, so what we've created here for you is our MyCRMSIM SMS message buddy. So we've already created a bunch of things to help you make sure that your database reactivations go out nice and smoothly. If you check this out, we won't go into it here, but if you check this out in our support center, if you haven't already seen it, we have our snapshot, we have a drip campaign template in there. Once you've installed that, that will give you this drip campaign, which will allow you to send messages through, split them off, send variants of your message to help try and make sure that you're sending at different times on a drip with various messages, okay, to avoid getting your SIM cards blocked. But what we are seeing with people when they're sending these out sometimes is that their messages are not conversational. We're still getting people sending out marketing messages, and we want to make sure that our content is done in such a way that we're conversational, because the content is just as important as the cadence and the time that you're sending your messages in. So this is very important. So with MyCRMSIM Buddy, we've created this to help you write your database reactivations and also follow-up messages as well. So I'm going to go through an example of this here. So if we go to just how to use this, so what messages would you like to write? We'll click on that and it will tell you what we can do here. So you're looking to create a database reactivation or follow-up. So we will do a DBR to start with. And this is going to prompt you and go through asking you some questions so that you can compile and make really good conversational SMSs. So I'm just going to make something up here. I'm going to call this Billy's Brushes. The website URL, we will say that this is billysbrushes.com. The person sending the message is going to be Billy. And what's the offer you're sending? So we'll say 20% off your next order. All right. Obviously, you can give it some more information than this, but I'm just going to do this as the example here. So specific date this finishes next week. Actually, we'll say we'll just say 7 days, that's fine. Send the link to the website, please. All right, so it knows that because you've already given it that. Coupon code, we'll say yes, 20 Billy's Brushes. There we go. Follow-up, so we'll say yes please. We don't have any further details for this one at the moment, so obviously if you've got some information on the messages that you're sending or the people, you can put that in there. Alright, so here's our little message sequence. So hi contact name, and this is all built too, so we'll use the custom variables for HighLevel, so you can drop this straight in. So hey, it's Billy from Billy's Brushes. I want you something pretty cool. We're giving 20% off your next order for the next 7 days. Want me to send you the details so you don't miss it. All right, so you can now set this up and it will give you a reply yes or similar. So if someone replies yes to this, then we won't go into this here, but you can set up a workflow or an AI bot, because we give you the AI bots as well. So when someone replies yes or something relevant, then we will send them the link and the offer. We are not going to send the link in these first messages, okay? We don't want to send text, we don't want to send links to people in our first messages. Again, that's one of the things that people get flagged on. So we want to get a reply, permission marketing, to send them the actual offer, okay? So that's given us everything that we need there. We've got a little follow-up reminder, so we can drop that into our workflow. And then it will ask you here, would you like me to create 4 variations of the first message to rotate in your workflow so they don't all sound the same? So I'll say, yes, please. And we'll get 4 variations. So now we've got variation 1, variation 2, variation 3, and 4. And we could simply take these now. All right, all we'd have to do, as long as you're happy with this obviously, is copy that, drop that into your workflows in here. There's part 2. We can drop that in here. Okay, and we just keep on going through and put that in there. If you would like more variations, you can say, can you create another 4 variants, please, as well. Okay, and then you can add more. So the more variants you've got, the more variations you can send in the workflow. It's very easy to duplicate this in the snapshot. You could just duplicate this whole path and add more and more and more on here. So you could add more to your split in the snapshot. So you could add as many paths as you want here, have 8, and then you've got more variants of your conversational messages going out. So that's really important to do. Okay, so what we've got here is, like I say, it's a very nice conversational text message. Yes, it's from a business. We've identified who it is. We've addressed them by their name. We're keeping it nice and short. We're asking them for permission to send them the offer, and we're only sending them the offer and a link once they've replied. Okay, so this is going to keep us in good standing with our SIM card providers. Okay, so play around with that. You can obviously adjust it, give it more information, and ask it more, or give it more questions and go through that. Now, if I just reload this, we will just do another one here as well. So the other thing that you can use this for as well is to do a follow-up sequence. Okay, so if we go into here, again, we'll start from the beginning. We'll do a follow-up, please. Follow-up, we'll just say that. So it's going to prompt us again, and I'll use Billy's brushes again. And we'll go back to, Billy's website. .com. And our message is from Billy again. They didn't finish their order on the website and abandoned the cart. Let's just say that. So how many messages? Okay, well, we'd like to send them 12. Okay, I want to send 12 follow-ups. So how often would you like to send? Daily, weekly, or a mix of both? So obviously, if you're sending people, you can work this out, but daily could become annoying. Weekly might be too often, might be too far apart, or a mix of both. So we'll say a mix. So you'll see with this, it's actually sort of works this out, and it will start to send them a little bit further apart the longer it goes out. So the first few will be a bit closer together, and then it will spread them out a little bit further to get it over a little bit of time. So we'll say a mix on here. Call to action. So yes, come back and finish your order and save 20% again. We'll say that with coupon code 20BB. I'm pretty sure that ChatGPT can work out my spelling mistakes, but we'll fix that up. The details. No, not at the moment. Obviously here, I mean, you could put in, if it was a shopping cart and you've got a custom variable for that, then you could put in there, yes, the product they've left behind is custom variable, whatever it is that you want to put in here. I'm just going to say no for the moment. All right, now this is going to pop this out for us. And we can see this is giving you the message sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And day 1, 2, 3. Okay, and it's also prompting you here to make this look like it's conversational and from a real person as well. So on day 3, we're sending this. Quick heads up, give you the code if you're still interested. And then it's advising you 2 minutes after you've sent this, say, oops, forgot to mention the code is 20BBB, just pop that into the checkout if you're good to go. All right. So it will give you ideas to try and make this look like it's a person actually texting them. Okay. Now, this is then spreading that out. So we've got 12 messages actually going out after 30 days here. Okay. So it's going to take 30 days to actually get through those 12 messages. So you can see we're going out day 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, What is that to come up with immediately after message 7? Not sure what it's come up with on that bit, but and then 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and then 9 days. So it's spreading that out to actually try and nudge them along, and exactly as it says here, trust, keeps it conversational, nudges without being pushy, adds in a typo for you, quick correction, try and make it human and real. So you can give this a try. You can create variations of this as well. So we could say, yes, please, if you want to do variations, not necessarily so important on follow-up sequences, but you can still do this as well. All right, and it'll pop all these out for you here. Then go build that, put that into your workflows. So give this the information that you want that's applicable for your customers. You'll find that this will create nice conversational text messages for you and give you some ideas around ways to be conversational marketers rather than sending marketing messages. Hopefully everyone enjoys that. If you have any feedback for us, please drop it in our Facebook group. Come back to us. We can adjust this on feedback as well and make this better and better for everyone.